Welcome back to the Turk Report, everyone. Thank you for staying along. Here we are again with our with my co-host Brad and our guest host Jimmy. Jimmy's going to talk now about the new massive multiplayer online game called Rift. So, Jimmy, what are your impressions of the game?
Well, first of all, it's not really new. It just hit 1 year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's how much I know about these games.
It's okay.
Actually,
Um,
yes, the release date was March 1st, 2011. So yeah, I'm a little off on my mathematics, but that's okay.
it, it is officially the longest MMO I've ever played.
How long? How long have you played?
I started when they first started.
You still
I
going?
joined, joined right up, and when they first released it, and I haven't stopped.
See, that's what they want you to do. They want you to play for at least a full year. So at least we got a good fan. So, what makes the game different from like WoW and other MMO games?
Okay, let's talk about like expansion packs, like how WoW does expansion packs.
Hmm.
Well, Rift doesn't do that. They just put in patches.
Oh, that's nice. So you don't have to pay for it.
No, just they just give it to you.
See, that's how it should be. That's how
You're
it
right.
should be. And Rift is just like a one flat fee, right?
One flat fee. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good too.
No,
So,
no, it is. Wait, no, it is. Isn't it subscription based though?
It is subscription based, but this past month they released free to play level 1 to 20.
Oh, nice.
so a way of getting people to like actually understand what the game is about and to see like how it's different from like WoW. So that's a pretty cool thing. Good characters.
I think the looks of the characters could be a little better. Um, I played EverQuest, and the dwarfs in EverQuest were pretty cool. But in Rift, they're just short little, like strange looking people with beards. I don't know how to explain it better than that.
It's Jimmy.
Right? I'm not that short though.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Brad, come on now.
Um, Visually, if you like I said during the break, visually if you took EverQuest and put it with WoW, then you would get Rift, the
Mm,
visuals and the gameplay.
mm. But the
Um,
goodness of EverQuest, not the bad.
yes, the gameplay of EverQuest and the looks
Yeah.
of EverQuest. So,
So if people haven't played it, you suggest that they buy it?
I suggest giving it the level 1 to 20 free play try first.
No, no, well, exactly. Whenever you do something, do it for free first, right?
And it's
Right.
it's actually a really small download too. You're not gonna be on the computer waiting for it to download a while. It's only like,
And this is PC only, like most
yep.
MMOs, so that's good.
Only, yep.
That's good to know. So if you have viruses on your computers, don't download this game.
Yeah,
Make sure you
Right.
be up to date.
could make you chug.
Yeah, that's the one thing I can't stand about PCs is the
Hmm.
viruses that you can get on them. But that's why you don't watch porn on there. So that's a good way of getting rid of it.
Damn.
Anyways, we're going to divert from that subject. So, Brad, you have been during the break talked about how World of Warcraft has a new expansion pack out. So, what can we expect from it?
Okay, if I am not personally playing WoW right now. Actually, I let my WoW run out because honestly, I've gotten quite bored with it. Especially with all the patches they've had for it. They've really started catering to new players or noobs, whatever you want to call it. I don't use the word noobs or really anymore. I used to, but that was neither here nor there. But they started catering to the new players, and there was just no really challenge for the older players like myself because I started probably in back 2010, and they got me for 2 years, playing, and then they just started patching it, patching it, patching it, and then there was no challenge, and when you're sitting there grinding and grinding and grinding and doing quests that you really don't care about anymore. I mean, it's going to get boring.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Um, but then they released Cataclysm, and that's really what I need to tell you guys about. Is Cataclysm was the ultimate noob friendly patch, and they um, debuffed or they nerfed rather Death Knights and all that good stuff, including hunters too. And now they're coming out with this new Pandaren, I think it's called, um, DLC, or the expansion pack, as PC players call them. And all I have to say is just it's a rip off of Kung Fu Panda, because the new race.
No Jack Black, right? Thank
What?
God.
What?
No Jack Black in it,
No,
hopefully.
no Jack Black.
Thank
No
God.
Jack Black.
But anyway, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. But this race is actually both factions, so you have the freedom of choosing whether a good or evil panda. So if you want red eyes for your panda, or blue eyes, I don't care. Either way, it's a panda. And the new class is actually monk, which is hand-to-hand fighting. So if anybody's thinking about Kung Fu Panda now, you probably have a good idea what the new DLC is going to be like.
Okay.
Really annoying.
Well, it seems like for a while, like just to like what have you what you've talked about is that their biggest problem that they need to fix is they have to like most games, they have to be able to get new audiences, but also keep the ones who are paying $15 a player, and they have like 20 players. Those people who sit in their basement all day and play.
Yeah.
So
I used to be one of those.
well, at least you recovered now.
Yes.
So, to finish up the podcast here on the Turk Report, we're going to end with our impressions of the Mass Effect 3 demo, which has been out for about 2 weeks now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
Yeah, about 2 weeks. Me personally, this is the game that I can't wait for. Mass Effect has been one of my favorite games. It's a great story. It has a lot of meaning behind it. It's not. You could definitely tell that the people at BioWare have taken a lot of time and effort to make this game good, and have some fun behind it. But for me, the initial impressions are amazing. I love the new melee button. I think that that's a great addition. Shepard looks like he has more flexibility. He's not just like standing up all the time, and
His
it's
arms aren't locked.
yeah, his arms aren't locked, always shooting. That's good. It's a lot easier to get your teammates to help you out. It's a lot quicker now. It's the same
Actors.
which is good.
Yep.
Great voiceover. Probably for the demo, the quality is not as high as it could be, but because it's a demo, we understand that, and that there are limitations. But it's a great story. There's no question that with the Reapers coming in and taking over, the Earth, I mean, it's going to be big. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be long, but
Hopefully.
I can't wait. I think it's going to be long because, I mean, this is supposed to be the last one of the series. There have been rumors that they're going to make another one after it, but with a different main character.
Oh, really?
Which could be really interesting. I think that would be a good way of keeping this great franchise going.
I think they should. I think they really should. I think they have something good here. They have something really nice here. Because I said Mass Effect 2 had the greatest story in gaming right now.
Oh, hands down. I mean,
does.
the way that it ends, and how you have to get all these people together to take out the Reapers, and it really was fun to. I mean, I played it 2 or 3 times over. I mean, that's how much fun it was.
Yeah, I played it twice at least.
So, yeah, the voice acting looks good. Keith David, I think his name plays Anderson again.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he did one of the main characters in the Halo series. So, I mean, personally, I think this game is going to be a lot of fun. The guns look good as well. It looks like there's going to be more selection again. The same main characters are back, like Joker and all of them. So that's good news.
Is Seth Green doing Joker?
Oh, of course.
Oh, he is. Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Remember in Mass Effect 2 when there's that really awkward stage in which you have to walk as Joker and get away from when the Normandy goes down?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just doesn't look right with him walking, especially because his legs are artificial in the game.
Yeah.
But
I was really impressed with the voice commands though on Kinect. They're really, really responsive. So
oh, I bet.
That's something that I was very, very surprised about, because they had showed it at E3, and I was like, oh, great, more just publicity bullshit. And then I finally get my hands on the demo, and it's really nice. I was really
Well,
surprised.
well, there's no question that BioWare definitely puts a lot of effort into their games, and you can see it. And to me, that is one reason why they are above and beyond most other studios. Especially with now with the funding from EA, EA is basically going to put as much money into it as BioWare wants, which is a nice thing to have. So
Hmm.
and so that's good to know. I believe this game comes out March 6th, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm. Yep, you're correct.
So
March
I know that
6th.
there is a collector's edition. I think it's called the N7. It's got some pretty neat stuff available with it.
Hmm.
I don't know how much more it's going to cost, but anyone can go try it out.
Yep. I mean, I was impressed too by the multiplayer. Actually, it didn't feel tacked on. It felt really nice.
We'll
It's
see.
it's a zombie sort of style survival, which I like. I like the wave survivals. Just put on some heavy metal music and go to town, which is
Definitely.
always fun.
Yeah.
And
Well, I've never really been a big fan of like the Nazi zombies on say on Call of Duty, but it definitely has a lasting impression and people like that, and it's going to be interesting to see how they get the multiplayer to work. If it's just going to be these waves like of zombies, or if there's going to be a story involved.
hmm
But it's going to be really interesting. I think that they're going to get rid of that mining thing, which I hope they do, because that was just a
mining
pain in
thing.
the ass. Ugh. You know how like you had to like search a planet and you can get like
Oh.
minerals and all that
hmm
stuff. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that they got rid of that. Hopefully, because that was just a pain in the ass.
It was. I think it wasn't. It wasn't. It was. It was there. I think it was add. I think it was just to add space in there for people to do, so
Hmm.
they weren't waiting around like what the hell do I do now? You can always mine for materials, but I think they have enough brain power that they can put something else in that's more attractive to the player because nobody wants to mine ore. They want to go out and shoot stuff.
Yeah,
So.
I think that one thing that I hope the game has is more interactions with the actual Normandy, the ship, like with your ship, like you
Hmm.
have to upgrade it more. You might like. I wonder why they've never had like a flying mission personally. I think that that would be a really fun addition.
Yeah, like TIE fighters, like in Star Wars and stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
actually.
that'd be a pretty cool idea. But overall, I think this game is gonna get a 9.0 to a 10. Uh,
Might be game of the year.
I think it will be
Yeah,
personally.
I do
Uh,
too.
it's got a lot of hype behind it, but I think it's well deserved.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see how the story goes, especially because each individual player will have a different game, and you can load your save data, which I personally will be doing. Uh, my chef with a handlebar mustache. So so it should be a fun time. But I think that is all for Mass Effect 3, and I'd just like to thank our guests here today, Jimmy. Thank you for coming on, and my co-host Brad.
Yep.
And hopefully this will be up on YouTube pretty soon. You can go to Mr. Shadowfoot's YouTube page. You can also check me out on Twitter at the Turk Report or on our Facebook page.
You guys will enjoy it. Take care, guys.
Take care.